Khufra, Yi Shin on the side
There it is.
of Aura.
It's the time. It's the time. The Yi Shin. So far, so good. Okay, do we like this? Are we happy that this is happening in the world of Mobile Legends? That's a question mark that we will be answering for. How do I say this? This is the 4. This is the 5th time in a row, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Nomad.
It is.
And so far, it's 2 for 2 when it comes to win rate. Am I right or am I wrong?
You are right.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be Jaypee Yi Shin, no doubt. And this is gonna be Doyoksyl Ling. That is very, very concerning. Doyok has been really nimble on that Ling to
Wow, I
save
like
the
it.
list.
Yeah, I like the term. That's exactly what we can see. Now, there's a little bit of counterpart now because of the fact that Khufra is available for Aura. Luo Yi is there as well, so those are big problems for the Ling, all honesty. Although, one thing that Ling could be comfortable about is that he can be able to burst down all these squishy cores from Aura PH. Like, specifically this Yi Shin as versus the Luo Yi. Luo Yi's not the core, though. Now, there's the Jawhead. And...
It has to be a Jawhead. It has to be a Jawhead.
Yeah.
You don't want to pick a Cho into the Masha Ling comp.
Yeah, Cho is not. Cho could be good versus the Ling, but I like the fact that Masha was first picked up by Geek Fam, which kind of stopped that potential of the Cho. It forced the 4PH to go for the Jawhead. It's okay versus the Ling. It's okay versus the Masha. It's also good against this Pharsa. Now it's gonna be up to how Aura will utilize this. Excited to see the Khufra for sure. But what I'm more excited about is what is Aura's take on the Yi Shin? When they were fighting against Resurgence, they were able to defeat them back to back, even when their opponents are using the Yi Shin. It kind of tells me that maybe Aura knows something about this hero to deal with it. But after that game number 1, when they were literally stopped on their tracks by this Yi Shin, I have my reservations. So maybe the last, how do I say this, criteria for me to say that Aura PH really knows this hero is if they win with this hero. And we'll see how that will be the case.
Is it going to be Yi Shin wins games? We don't know just yet. It's too early to tell. I still feel like Geek Fam might just be able to shut down this Yi Shin quite early as we dive in to the Land of Dawn or the Imperial Sanctuary, depending on the map that you have selected. And I do have the Imperial Sanctuary on.
Yeah, that's you're right. I'm just happy that you know your maps. I honestly don't know which maps which is which.
Land of Dawn is the Jungle League.
Basically. Oh, okay.
And the Imperial Sanctuary is actually the first one after the rework where, you know, when you still have the blue buff.
Yeah, that's right. So big first blood now going in favor of the side of Aura PH.
Yeah.
And you can see Ramzu trying to steal an orange buff while Jaypee and the gang, it seems like they're securing their purple buff. Their opponent's purple buff, which is great against the Ling. And the flame shot was far too late. Jaypee and the gang already completed the heist. But that was also true with the Dark. Now it's like Ocean's 12, I believe.
Ocean's 12, yeah.
Yeah, when the I forgot that guy. That French guy actually stole it away from them, or counter stole it. There's a reference out there. I'm sure you know, man.
I kind of get the reference, but you don't have the right scene in mind. That's
the
problem there. But hey, they got the seal. That's what matters, and that's going to be depriving Yi Shin of any opportunities to get that early spike because he badly needs a purple in the early game.
Yeah. About to see how Jaypee and the gang will. Look at this. Wow. What a positioning from Kielvj. Well, I like his idea. Instead of going in directly at the middle of that bush, he went onto one side because it gave him a 50-50% chance of surviving that jump from the Ling. And I think that's smart. Amazing decision then from Kielvj. It's a small play, but again, those small plays, they add up.
Yep. It's a net positive result there. I mean, yeah, all things considered, they are relatively in the lead, Aura, but as long as those types of small plays come out, you're still good. Jaypee eyeing out Ipin here, gets the tag with that arrow, pops the ultimate, knows where everybody else over at the top side. Killuash, Napilay, is going to get taken out, and he is going to be crippled there because of that kill. 8 seconds out of the fight.
Bottom lane, they're going to be able to push this as Jaypee converts it into a sword this time. Juggling between range and melee form now. Kielvj, Cutie Patootie will be pummeled down by 4 members. It's way too cute. And I guess the side of Geek Fam wants him badly.
And I'm already feeling a difference between the playstyle of Yi and Shin. Oh, the yeah, I got
yeah, that's it.
I got diverted there.
The diversion, man. Yi and Shin is gonna fall. Ramzu, nice sidestep, and again another head and shoulder fake. Shows that he is going towards the southwest side and then just goes directly south. Really stopped and made it sure that he was able to get away. Flicker. Now Ipin trying to zone out Kielvj, Cutie Patootie, as another catch on Killuash. Really injured and crippled this time. So you can see he is at 2 deaths on this execute Thamuz.
Man, this is a relatively good play by Geek Fam. They managed to secure the early lead. Sorry about that. I got something, going up in my. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, Wolf. It's okay, Wolf.
Okay, Nomad. Anyway, that was a good play. They're able to just out-rotate this lineup. Even with Greed's diversion, didn't really divert them as well. I think that was that a desperation move, you could say?
Yeah, that's a... I guess the term is a haymaker. They badly want that. Oh, Jaypee steps in the wrong neighborhood, and for sure, Fatal Link's gonna come. There's Purify. However, they might turn this around, and it seems like they can as the Atlas falls. In comes the Dragon. Will not actually decide to go there as the Luo Yi is gonna fall as well. Greed taken out. Doyoksyl. It's the Ling. That's unstoppable force, but the flicker for Kielvj used very defensively in there. As they've lost more heroes as compared to what Geek Fam lost. That's not what you want if you're RPH, another steal. But the retaliation, however, the Tempest of Blades makes it sure that Doyoksyl is going to see the light of day.
Man, this is not a textbook or a playstyle here, so to speak. This isn't how they usually play. They're the ones that are typically controlling the game here, just like what happened during their game against Resurgence earlier on. This is concerning, to say the least, if you're an Aura fan.
I get what you're trying to say. Yeah, surely if you continuously fall like this, it's really, really concerning after a very good performance against Resurgence and falling into Geek Fam in this fashion against the Yi and Shin and with the Yi and Shin with their cheeky plays.
Masha would win this fight 9 times out of 10.
A Masha that's farmed like this, in the execute, it wasn't even an execute threshold. And the Thamuz didn't have an item. Demon Hunter Sword was available for the Masha. And you know that will end badly. I wonder why Killuash actually fought that fight.
That we do not know, man.
PH, they aren't ready to fight at all. Jaypee is yet to get his big item, which is the Blade of Despair. The Thamuz is well away from his first item, which probably is a Queen's Wings, perhaps, or something else. the fact that the supports are also famished, that means that they can melt against this Ling. So all I'm trying to say is, it's gonna take a miracle for Aura PH to survive for 4 minutes, unless of course Geek Fam makes the mad mistake. Until then, if Geek Fam plays this by the book, by the textbook, I don't see them losing the mid game.
Oh, get the fatal links onto 2. And Kielvj and Greed, they are gonna go down here. Jaypee has no answers here in this fight.
Oh my.
Gets the rage, will actually get the kill onto Joker, but he is going to be traded on because that is still a 3-man presence here over to the bottom lane. Top lane though, another duel there by Ramzu and Killuash.
And unfortunately, man, Jaypee cannot really fight this. Why did he stay there? He knows that he can be dove by his opponents, and that's exactly what happened. In the bottom fight, Nomad, you can see the desperation in the eyes of Jaypee, just watching his teammates fall one after the other because they cannot fight. The fact that their Thamuz is hard-pressed to defend top, and they're forced to fight with Luo Yi, Khufra, Jawhead onto the bottom lane against this Ling, fatal links in there with the Pharsa. You can see really the realization in the eyes of Jaypee, even when that's just an avatar. The way he looked at his teammates, it's almost hopeless at this point. And look at that, the black dragon form committed just to secure the purple buff, taking away more of the items and the potential resources for the rest of Aura PH.
Man, this is Aura. Not looking good. Gets the fatal links onto 2 once again. Joker.
Oh no.
Teaching Lumiere a lesson or two on how to Atlas in this composition, as it's just going to be Kielvj left alive in this fight. The first wipeout in this game, eyeing out this top lane inhibitor turret, and it might just be game. Geek Fam securing a 2-0 victory of themselves, for themselves, against Aura, who secured a 2-0 as well.
And they did it quick. It seems like they have definitely watched that game from Aura PH when they were fighting against Resurgence. And I guess that even when there's not much to tell from that previous series, what really Geek Fam found in that match was their way to defeat Aura PH. And that is always beat them to the punch. Game 1 was all about controlling the early game. Game 2 was also about controlling the early game, and they were masters of it. Here's the thing. We knew Aura PH back when they were called Sunsparks, that they're the gods of Invade, the controller of the early game. And it seems like they were again beaten to the punch by this, how do you say this, aggressiveness, calculated aggressiveness, and finesse from Geek Fam, and I like it. After winning against their rivals, Onyx Indonesia, in